raining. I can't complain too much because the weather is quite a bit better than it was this time last year when it was pretty cold. Right now it's only about 10 degrees Celsius, which is quite warm getting near Christmas. And last night here on the streets, you could hear the local football fans going crazy because Fiorentina beat Juventus 3-0. So that was a big thing for the locals here because Juventus is one of the big teams and Fiorentina is not quite the biggest team. So to pull off an upset like that was spectacular. And it's the last moments of freedom because starting soon, Florence goes into lockdown from December 24th all the way through January 6th because coronavirus is still around. But these days people can still go outside, but soon we're going back into lockdown. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about coffee beans, and I need to get some. Look at this quality espresso bar. This won't work. This won't work either. A blend, a taste of Tuscany. So when I first moved to Italy, I'd go down to the bars, the coffee shops, and have a coffee and drink my coffee there, which I still do. I did that on Monday at one of my favorite places here in Florence. I'll put a link to that above. Then when I had my own grinder at home, I'd buy coffee beans and grind my beans at home to make my espressos. I'd buy them at a torrefazione. What's a torrefazione? Torrefazione. What's a torrefazione? Well, it's a place that sells roasted coffee beans, it sells teas, it sells little candies and all sorts of goodies. There are not too many of them around these days. People who need coffee beans go to the supermarket like the ones I've been to today to buy roasted coffee beans and the beans that are already ground to just put in their mocha stovetop espresso maker. Water's just dripping right down on top of me here. And that mocha is the beautiful Italian design that you see everywhere. They're iconic. Back in the day, I'd buy my beans from a torrefazione, bring them at home, grind them, put them in my espresso machine, pull a shot of good espresso. Now, however, I've taken it up another notch. How cool is it to order green beans from around the world? I get beans here from Tanzania, New Guinea, Dominican Republic, from all over the world. It's so cool. Green beans that I'm gonna roast here at home. After you've given this video a like down below and after you subscribe, comment, let me know what are the last beans that you've bought and how much did you pay for those beans. So I was looking last night online to see how much beans cost, and they cost around 15 to 80 euro for roasted beans. And what's interesting, to buy ground beans, beans that have been ground up ready for your espresso machine or mocha pot, cost even more. So what am I doing? I'm doing two things. I'm cutting out the middlemen, the guys who roast the beans, the guys who grind the beans, the guys who take it to the supermarkets, the torrefazione that you saw earlier. And the second thing is I'm supplying my need of DIY, do it yourself, the need to kind of forge something with my own hands. And yes, that's just a cool thing to be able to roast my own beans at home. Let's look at the last order that I had, the last green beans that I ordered. I ordered 12 kilograms, 3 kilograms of each different type of beans, and I paid $6.50 for one type, $7.90 for another type, $6.70 and $8.60 for the last type of beans. Great beans from around the world. Let's get to roasting. Roasting the beans now, coffee goodness. Got the batch in there. Software's driving the machine, controlling the temperature. We're starting out, we're getting this beautiful curve, and as the numbers go up and down, the bean temperature probe inside senses the temperature. It adjusts the drum speed, it adjusts the fan speed, and it adjusts the heat in there. We see inside the beans are whirling round and round. They're becoming browner, they're becoming lighter, and you can smell the aroma, chocolate, vanilla. These are the Arabica beans from the Dominican Republic, Barahona. You hear the popping in there? Beans are cracking a little bit like popcorn, and they're becoming so perfect, ready to be grinded, ready to be put into the espresso machine, and ready to be drunk in a nice cup of coffee. Oh, they smell delicious. I'm so excited to try these beans now. Here it is. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Well worth the effort. So good, this coffee. Love it. I just want to take a moment right now to say thank you, Bill Sanders, for commenting on that last video and all my videos. That last video, my drone video, I'm glad you and your wife are enjoying my videos. So keep at it, keep enjoying the videos, and everybody else, I hope you're enjoying them too. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think about this video and all the other videos. Make sure you're giving them a thumbs up. I'm going to talk about how I got into roasting beans, because when I was a child, my father and I, we brewed beer. We brewed it maybe for 5 years. We brewed cases and cases of beer. We'd drink it. At the time, I think I was like around 17, 16 years old. It was really a cool process of grinding the grains and going through all the recirculation with the mash and everything, put it in bottles. And a few years ago, I actually thought about brewing beer here in Italy, in Florence, but it takes up more space and then you get all that beer and I would just have to become even more of an alcoholic than I already am. I decided against that and I thought about something else I had been considering for a long time, which is roasting my own coffee beans. And so there you have it. I bought this coffee roaster from these Danish twins who live in Taiwan, and I'll put the name of the roaster down in the description so you can check these guys out. And what about you guys? Have you ever tried brewing your own beer at home or roasting your own coffee beans or something similar? Now you know how I get my coffee beans.